Now, perhaps you're listening to this session because you need to motivate yourself to complete a project, keep on top of your studies, or reach a particular goal or ambition in life that requires you to be organised, driven, and self-motivated. And you may have found that in the past, up until now, you haven't always been as self-motivated and productive as you'd like to be. Now, it's very likely that you are, in fact, motivated to do plenty of things in your life. For example, if you've ever watched TV, listened to music, read a book, or browsed the internet, that means you are motivated to do so. If you eat and drink several times a day, every day, that means you're motivated to do so. This might sound like it's missing the point, but when it comes to motivation or the apparent lack of it, we need to be very careful about how we define the problem. Because if there are times in life when you feel utterly absorbed in a compelling movie, if you had the experience of becoming engrossed in a conversation with an old friend where the two of you can talk and laugh and exchange stories for hours at a time, or if you spent hours immersed in a game or hobby of some kind, then you already know what it's like to feel totally motivated and enthused by what you're doing. So, when people want help with self-motivation, the issue isn't usually that they lack the capacity to feel motivated. It's typically that they feel more motivated to do things other than what they feel they really should be doing. In that sense, we might say that people often suffer from misdirected motivation. Self-motivation is a common issue for anyone who's given free rein over how they structure their time. Students, entrepreneurs, the self-employed, and freelancers frequently wrestle with procrastination of one kind or another. What's more, anyone who's trying to work on a project in their spare time might sometimes find that the weeks and the months start slipping by without them making the kind of progress that they want to, because it seems like life keeps getting in the way. But being focused, efficient, productive, and organised is very much possible for absolutely anyone. There are many people who have made this exact kind of change in their life, where one day they decide to clean up their act, get focused, and put the disorganised habits of the past behind them for good. The hypnotic part of this session is going to help you make a lasting, positive change in this area of your life. It's going to hypnotically guide you to develop a focused, determined attitude where it's not about what mood you're in or whether something seems easy or difficult. You simply take action immediately and enthusiastically. Because as valuable and effective as sophisticated time management and productivity systems can be, there is a fundamental energy and drive that comes from taking immediate action. Rather than you waiting until you feel motivated to take action, this session is going to help you develop a strong, positive habit of taking action on what needs to be done straight away, no matter how you feel. The more you do this, the more you'll notice that motivation and energy emerge all by themselves as a consequence. Because once you get going on a project, the power of momentum tends to keep propelling you forwards. And once you're fully in the midst of working on something, you naturally tend to go into flow. So it's time to create much more flow, purpose, and action in your life, and let self-motivation follow right now.